I'm Nick. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Pat. I play the bass.
I'm Austin, and I play the guitar.
I'm Brooke, and I play drums.
Awesome, guys. All right, so I'm just going to hop right into it. Your current tour, the Static Tour, it's had a really exciting first half. Your second show was at Lollapalooza. So they had more than 400,000 people attend over 2 weekends, which is pretty crazy. How did your first experience playing at Lollapalooza match up to your expectations? And how does a festival like that compare to playing smaller venues like the Memorial Union?
I guess for our expectations, it was raining that day, and we saw one of the earlier sets as it first started raining. It was kind of empty because of it, but as the day went on, our stage was like the only one with rain coverage, and it ended up getting packed out. So our immediate expectation was like, holy shit, the rain's gonna screw us over, you know?
Yeah.
And it ended up helping us out a lot, and we got a lot of people reach out saying, I came to the stage because like of the rain, blah, 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 and loved the set, so it ended up working in our favor.
Do you think
quite a bit.
Lollapalooza catapulted you guys a little bit? Like, did you see a big boost in like your new people listening to your music after going to that festival?
Someone have an answer for that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think so. No, I think yeah.
I think it was just like a great great live concert. The sound was great. So many people were there, and like we got a bunch of new fans, but not enough to like spike any like virtual numbers and stuff.
I mean, it was like a dream to be. Yeah, it was like kind of pretty bizarre being able to play that festival. I didn't think we'd ever be doing that. So it was amazing being there. But yeah, we had like, I don't think it catapulted us.
The second part of the question was, how does like a festival like Lollapalooza, how does playing that compare to playing a smaller venue where you can fit maybe 100 people into it?
I mean, it's just different. Festivals are always going to be different than like bars or clubs or anything, but I like them all the same. Like, it depends. Like, an intimate setting's fun too because you're like more closer to the crowd and everything, but then when you look deep into a crowd like we did in Lolla, you don't get that experience often either. So it's all, I don't know, it's all different. It's all fun, but I like the party aspect of it, like afterwards hanging out and listening to some of your favorite bands. That's the best part. We got to see Red Hot Chili Peppers. That was sick.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you guys see the Backseat Lovers at all? I know it's kind of the similar attic rock genre to you guys, so I thought if you saw that set, it might be cool.
Yeah, they were amazing. That was like,
I saw the set on YouTube, and I was kind of jealous that I wasn't there. It seemed like one of the best ones.
Yeah,
of
it
the
was
night.
crazy for sure. That was one of my favorite live sets I've seen in a while. I really liked it.
They were ripping.
Yeah.
They were ripping a lot. So you guys have two really distinct things about you that not a lot of bands are doing. First off, you play barefoot. It's a big thing that, like, I think is, from my perspective, is a part of your identity. Like, when someone sees you on a stage, they're like, oh, they're playing barefoot? Like, that was my first reaction. And then you run your entire tour out of a van, which seems like a common thing in the past, but now a lot more bands are, I guess, kind of staying away from like living inside of the van. Yeah. So I think those are two pretty unique things. Can you tell me about the van, what a typical day looks like, and have you had any troubles with it at all?
We've had a lot of troubles with that bus for sure. I think it's broken down. There was a point in time when we had to cancel like 3 shows on the road because it was breaking down. Couldn't go over 40 miles per hour, which sucked. But as of late, it's been really good to us. A lot of fun. Just like every once in a while, you have to fix something on it and pay to have something fixed. But I'd imagine almost every tour bus or van has the same thing.
So you should tell them about that one time it was like a one-way street and you were holding up traffic for like 8
Yeah, when I was on the way to a mechanic at like 6 a.m. They were asleep in the back seat, and I have a video of it. I couldn't go over 30 miles per hour, and I have a video of like the side camera. It's just like a line of cars all the way down the street until you can't see the fucking cars anymore. Behind me. Yeah, we were in like the mountains of North Carolina. I was going like 15 miles per hour
Up the
uphill.
mountain?
Yeah. Literally just had people stuck behind me. But then a typical day. So we want to take over for our typical.
There is no typical day. It's always different.
Yeah.
But
Let's just go like yesterday. What did you do before on your day
yesterday's
off?
a great
Yesterday,
example.
what did you
Yesterday
do on
was
your day
awesome.
off?
We left right away from our Columbus show, and we drove overnight to Iowa, and we got to Iowa around like 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, and Pat found like a campsite for us to go to, and we went to the grocery store in Ogden, Iowa, and we got some burgers, we got some potatoes, peppers, all the works, and we did a little grill out. We went swimming in the lake. We watched an outdoor movie. We got like this. Nick's grandpa had an old tiny VHS combined with a TV kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we took that and we brought it outside and we watched
Very
Iowa
Very
classic.
fitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what happened with you, Brooke?
Oh yeah.
So we were skating down a hill, but it was a grass hill. So it was like kind of like snowboarding. And Nick was going down it. I went down it twice. And then I think I don't know, I just went down it again and ate complete shit. That's what happened to me. And then I was out of commission for a little bit. I'm bruised up. That's probably why I also have a bad headache today. That's probably why.
Yeah.
She went
Honestly.
Me and Pat were on the top of the mountain. We were like, there was thicker grass to the right. It was pretty long. It was probably like 60 yards of a hill. Yeah. And to the right, it was thicker grass. To the left was kind of thinner grass, so you go faster on the skateboard. And we were like, Brooke, you've been going down the right side. Like, you're killing it. Go down the left side. And she goes down, and she starts flying. And me and Pat look at each other, and we're like, she's going to eat shit. And we see her, and we lose her to the horizon. We see her slam down, and she said
She like disappears
Into the Iowa
out of
Yeah.
the
I was
horizon of
like,
the mountain.
woo! I was so happy. I was going so fast, and then don't know.
But
Don't even know.
what did you say when you got up?
The adrenaline was crazy. I felt like so good afterwards.
She said, I got again.
I would go again. That's the crazy thing. And I jumped in the water. It was amazing.
That's an awesome
So it was a
story.
good day.
Shredder.
Even though
Is every day like that?
No.
caregiving.
Yeah.
No. Every day's not like that. There are some days.
Beyond scared straight.
There are some days that since it's been like summer, it's been so hot in the bus and we don't have an AC. So we'll sleep in like a Planet Fitness parking lot and then sweat like crazy that night, and then we'll shower in the Planet Fitness, work out in the Planet Fitness, do our laundry at a laundromat, eat at gas stations.
It's great.
Yeah, it's not always like Field of Dreams on like blankets on the ground.
Yeah.
Grilling burgers. Yeah. Yesterday was a treat.
We're truckers, man.
Yeah, it's literally the trucker's life.
It's like I drew a lot of parallels to like sailors and truckers, and I feel like we're just living that like same kind of lifestyle where you're kind of just on the road traveling. It's like nomadic, but it's gritty. It's fucking gritty.
Yeah,
That's
ups
awesome.
and downs.
Yeah.
All right, the second little part, if you guys just want to get a quicker answer to this one, like, that's fine. I have a couple questions. I want to get you guys. I want to get you guys out of here, and you're doing great. It can be long if you want. Who cares? Like literally. So the barefoot thing. Who started it? Did you see it from somebody? Like, yeah. For sure.
We always practice in Pat's attic, or the summer we started, we were practicing in there, and it was so damn hot in there, and we were just like in bathing suits, no shirts, and no shoes too. And so that was just like kind of our comfortability, learning how to play our like instruments and stuff like that. And then we did our first show, and we put on shoes for the show. And there's like guitar pedals you got to like click with your foot to change how it sounds. And I I was used to pressing it with my big toe, like each button with my big toe, and then I had the shoes on, and I put everything so close together that when I would like use my shoe, I would turn knobs and stuff on the pedals. So then I took them off for that, and I was able to use my toe, and then it just kind of like stuck. It was like our vibe. It was like a comfortability.
Is there
factor.
anything to say about playing without shoes? I know, like, especially with bass, like, it's a lot of feel, like, what you're feeling underneath there, and then even with guitars with bigger amps, like, you'll definitely feel it through your whole body. So is there a playing aspect that you guys like?
I think it just has become a comfortability thing. The other day we were in Tennessee, on the border of Tennessee and Virginia. We played a show on a wooden stage, and Nick got a splinter during sound check, so we were like, yeah, let's put shoes on. And I was wearing like deep, and it was substantially less comfortable. So it's become just like very, very comfortable to play without them.
Well, that's a good point about like the feel thing. I never thought about like the stage really like vibrating from all the amps. Like that's a good point.
While our feet touch the ground.
All right, so I'm gonna talk about, you guys are attic rock. It's like, it's a genre that's coming out that a lot of people have described. I mean, you guys can say whatever genre you are. A lot of people think you're attic rock. You do take that to the extreme though by having your practice space being an attic. Can you tell us like how that kind of came to be? Like, a lot of people do practice spaces in basements and other places, but why the attic? What's the story behind that?
You know, no one had room in their garages, and basements were kind of out of the equation also, and we had a free attic, so we went up there and jammed, and that's really, we kind of just found our little niche up there, and it became, I don't know, just the spot to practice in. So just that, the attic.
And then I read somewhere that you guys had, that you, Nick, you had on no, it's fine.
Scratching my back.
that you were sent up to Mexico on a for it's on your first sessions video in the attic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right.
You were sent there or for a tugboat thing or something.
Yeah.
And you had, the interesting thing is that you guys had two 2 weeks to write some songs. Just tell us.
That was a long. That was like 2 years ago. So basically,
a couple of years ago.
Yeah. So we were grinding that summer. We were spending like pretty much every day playing together, just loving like learning how to play with each other, and we had a few songs under our belt that like I guess we hashed them out, and we had a few songs. And I was going that fall semester. I was interning, which I go to a maritime school, so I was going out to sea. I was going like to work on a towboat for 2 months, and we thought that like I was going back to school and like we're probably gonna be done. So we were like, let's just release those songs that we made over the summer on YouTube and just see how it goes before I go out to sea. So we did that.
Was that kind of the start of Arcy Drive? Like,
yeah, that was the very beginning. That was like the first summer for sure. And we put him out, and then I went out to the tugboat and worked for 2 months and wrote some songs out there. And while you guys were like editing those videos and like other things,
like during the time of those YouTube videos, we wanted to put them out. We wanted to put those out like on a weekly or whatever basis while Nick was gone, because we had some sort of response online. So we were like, let's do it. And I think after we did those videos, like finished playing them, I think you left like soon after that, and then we started like editing them and releasing them while he was on the boat.
But I did get a call like 50 days into being out there. I got a call from Pat, and he was like, it was like such a just not an unrealistic idea. He was like, yeah, we're thinking about what if we got like a school bus, and we just went like and traveled in that thing. And I remember just being like, this is never going to fucking come to fruition. Like, there's no way we're going to actually get a school bus.
We were talking to Nick about it, and it was like, it's like him on the phone, you know, he's like, I mean, yeah, that would be cool. Like, that was pretty much it. Yeah, you were down laughing about it, like, yeah, it would be cool. Like, not a serious, like.
Yeah, and then we got one.
And we ended up buying one.
how much was the school bus if you guys like? I don't know what the running price of school buses are these days.
1.5.
Priceless?
Yeah, priceless. I think we got it for like 1.5.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so I think I'm just gonna be the end. You guys did just release Wicked Style though. So how many weeks ago was last month?
Yeah, might
last
be
month.
exactly one.
Yeah. Is there anything else that like our readers or viewers should listen and look for in the next couple months at all?
Yeah, we have some new stuff coming out as well. Gonna be releasing it pretty soon. Don't have a full date on when everything will be, but definitely keep your ears to the ground. We have some new stuff, so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome.
You should keep your ears to the ground.
Yeah, you know that saying?
No, that's cool though.
It's like when you listen to hear if a train's coming, put your ear to the ground.
I thought it was ear to the grindstone, like grinding.